Winners, butt kickers, champions in life, Vincent Rose here, the Fat Killer with H2G Fitness, coming to you from my dining room. And I have a lesson that I want to teach y'all today that I'm breaking out the whiteboard for. And it just works better if you have a visual representation of what it is that I'm telling you. So if you have eyes to see and ears to hear for the next few minutes, here's my promise to you. This message can and will help you a bunch. So let's get into it here. Here's the lesson. We live at the level that we speak. What we speak is the determining factor in what our end results are going to be. We live at the level that we speak. And here's how this works. When you think about something, you normally talk about the thing that it is that you're thinking about. So the act of thinking leads to speaking, right? And whenever you speak something, who hears your words first? You do. Why? You're closest. Your ears are right here. Here's your mouth, here's your ears, right? So everything that you speak, you hear, and you hear it first. So the act of speaking leads to hearing. Well, what happens when you hear something over and 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 over again? If you hear something constantly, what's that normally do? It makes you believe the thing that you're hearing. And the more you believe something, guess what? The more you think about it. So this is the cycle. We think something, so we talk about it. When we talk about it, we hear it. When we hear it, we believe it. The more we believe it, the more we think it, right? It's a never-ending cycle. What does all this end up producing? Actions. We take actions on the things that we think about, talk about, and believe. It leads to actions. Well, what happens if you take action on a belief long enough and you continuously do it over and over and over and over and over again? It becomes a habit or a ritual in your life because you're taking action on it so much, it concretes in your life and it becomes your habit. Well, what's your habit lead to? Your habit inevitably is going to lead to your end result. If you're taking actions of eating right and exercising so much that it becomes a habit, guess what your end results are going to be? Positive. You're going to be somebody who is a healthy person, right? Your actions lead to habits, lead to your end results. Well, what are we all after? We're all after positive end results. Where did positive end results start? Right back up here, okay? So hopefully you're tracking up to this point. Here's the problem. Most of us are negative Nancys, right? We're filled with fear and doubt. We say things like, when we're talking about an end result we want, we say things like, I'll try, I hope so, I'll give it my best shot, right? Are those fear-filled statements or faith-filled statements? They're fear-filled statements. And whenever you're speaking things that are filled with fear and doubt, are you going to be very confident with your actions? No. So that's going to lead to negative end results. Does that make sense? So here's the thing. If you're thinking negative about something, the worst possible thing that you could ever do is speak something that's negative. You don't combat negative with negative. You combat negative with positive. So what you should do is when you're thinking negative about something, speak positive about it anyways. If you don't believe that you're going to have a positive end result, speak that you will. Why? Because the more you speak that you will, the more you're going to hear that. And the more that you hear that, the more you believe that. The more you believe that, the more you can reprogram your thinking. And this stuff works. I read a book that I actually learned all this stuff from called What You Say When You Talk to Yourself. And if you want to turn some heads and have people look at you like you're crazy, walk around with a book that's called What You Say When You Talk to Yourself. People were like, what are you doing? I'm reading a self-help book. Why? I'm helping myself. That's what I'm doing. And what the book recommends is this. Having index cards where you write your goals and end results that you want in your life, write them on these cards and read them multiple times a day. When you wake up in the morning, read them. When you get in your car before you go to work, read them. When you get in your car after you're done with work, read them. When you drive up to your home, read them. After you're done with dinner, read them. Before you go to sleep, read them and begin to speak the end results that you want. Here's my promise to you. I don't give a crap how negative you are. If you're speaking a positive end result 5 to 6 times a day for 5 to 6 weeks, you're going to change your belief system and the way that you think. And when you do that, you're going to start acting in a manner that you're expecting the end results that you've been speaking, which will concrete your habits into that, which is going to give you that. It all starts back here, right? But again, we're mostly negative. You need to speak positive. And so, again, we live at the level that we speak, not the level that we think. Because your thinking is determined by your emotions and by your feelings, right? And our emotions and our feelings are silly, right? One day we're happy, one day we're sad. One moment we're positive, one moment we're negative. One moment we feel like it, one moment we just were in a rock-kicking position and, oh, woe is me. To hell with your feelings and emotions. Speak the things that you want. It will become the things that you hear, believe, and inevitably think, which will lead to your positive actions, habits, and end results. This stuff works, my friends. So, hopefully this helps. If it does, man, go ahead and like the video. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I'll encourage you to do so. And if this message helped you at all, and you want to share it with some friends, family, and loved ones, won't hurt my feelings at all. So, you guys take care. Be blessed. Over and out. Vincent Rose, H2G Fitness. The future is bright. Something good is happening. Peace.